Hello everyone, welcome to Crafty Kaylee Creations. I'm Kaylee and today I just have a little catch-up video to show you because I've now completed sewing all my blocks together for the Is Quilt. So I will just show you, this is how it will be put together. With the borders around it. So I've just did them in a few weeks actually. I was only going to do one a week, and then once I started on it I just had to keep going, so I finished it now. Took me approximately 2 hours for each block, but I think the last two towards the end, I think the last two took me about maybe 3 hours for the two of them. Yeah, so I was getting just under 2 hours because I got to know obviously what I was doing, and I was doing two at a time, so that made it easy having to sew. I sewed all the I ironed all the strips first before I did any of the cutting out and sewing together, so that made it a little bit easier as well. So I'll just go over the blocks again. I think I only showed you two last time we did a little video. Here we go. Number 3, enfolding a loved one in a quilt made by hand. Well, a lot of it's by hand, but of course I've used the sewing machine as well. The beauty of nature. 2 beautiful baby turtle doves. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Love is patient, kind, thoughtful, never ending. Number 6. The gift of flowers. Oh, there's lots of little threads and things on it. Number 7. Love is tea for 2 with you. I love this one with the teacups and the cupcakes. Number 8. When I was a little girl, you taught me all I know. The times I love the most, you taught me how to sew. Isn't it beautiful? Well, that's number 8. Number 9. Love your neighbour as yourself. So there we go. That's been a marathon effort from 2017 to 2025. Once you put your mind to something, you can get it done. So the next step is cutting out a border. Well, first of all, the first border that goes around actually is like this one here with all the blocks, because after these were made up, from each block you keep 2 strips, and they're all sewn together and go around the whole big block, the whole 9 together. I hope that's not too shiny on the outside. And then we have this beautiful fabric here that goes around the whole quilt. And then I've decided this time to attempt hand quilting. I have not hand quilted a whole quilt in the past. When I made my eldest daughter's 21st memory quilt, and she's now 37, around the big border I hand quilted like vines with hearts in the middle, and the rest of it I just machine quilted, basically, very basic. And but this one, because it has, like, I would just have to, if I was going to machine quilt it, like I wouldn't send it away to be done, but I would just go around all the square bits. I don't know, I'll think on it. I had the idea I would hand quilt it. I don't know, sort of if I'd just do straight stitch or do a pattern, or I'm not sure. Anyone got any ideas for me? So if I machine quilt it, well, it won't be, it'll just be like straight stitches, I guess. Obviously I don't want to quilt over these big embroidery pieces. It'll just be around the borders. Anyway, that's that. So the next thing I wanted to say is, if anyone is interested, because there is 10 of these. There's the 9 for the embroideries packs, and the 10th one is to put it all together. I won't be making this quilt again, and it's got the beautiful patterns in each one to do the embroideries. And if anyone was interested, I want them all to go together as a set, not singularly. However, I think $5 each is a fair enough price. So $50 for the whole set, the 10 packs, and I will post it for that price. So $50 including postage. If anybody's interested, I will put my email address in the description. You can email me directly if you're interested. Please let me know. If I don't hear anything in the next couple of weeks, I will put it on Marketplace. And then next, I wanted to show you some laces that I have. At the end of this video, I am going to include 2 small videos. I've just got so much in my stash of everything, and I'd sort of forgotten all about these, and I came across them the other day looking for something else, and they were on card. I've got 2 little videos at the end, one showing them all on card, and I bought them at least 20 years ago. At least. It could be longer. They're definitely vintage, well over vintage, because they were old. They're old laces when I bought them, and they come from England. Now anyway, they were a bit old and murky, and they really needed a good wash. So this morning I took them off the card, and where's the end? I've just wrapped them all in here. Took them off the card, put them in a lingerie bag for the washing machine, and I washed them all, and the colours have come up beautiful. I can just tell the difference in them from when they were on the cartoon. They're so soft and gorgeous, like they had felt quite stiff and like they were so old. So I washed it all, and then I had to untangle it. I've got another little video at the end there where they just all went into a ball, of course, a big mush. And so I untangled it all, and then I've just sat there for the last couple of hours untangling everything and folding it up. That's on a little bit of round tube that I had, but it's only small. So I've got this one, and this one. I think that's the wrong way. I think that goes that way. They're just beautiful. They really are. And I've put this one back together again. So that was a bit silly. This one's not so wide I'll just pop that bit out there. So tiny and delicate, absolutely gorgeous. I will never use this in my sewing years that are left. So what I'd like to do, if any of you out there are interested, please leave me a comment, and I shall also, as I'm putting my email address in the description, please comment and tell me if you do like it and if you would like some. And if you do want some, please just send me an email to my email address, and I'll pop it in the mail to you. No charge, no price. I'm just happy to share, and I will mail it off to you. Not overseas, sorry ladies. The postage gets a bit ridiculous. Anyway, so I mean, it's $1.50 each now to send a letter in Australia. Can you believe that? Like, it's unbelievable. But I will just wrap it in something and put it in a $1.50 envelope. So because, I mean, it's not going to weigh much, and I will wrap it around something and pop it in the envelope. And I'm happy to post it off to you. So if you would like it, please leave me a little comment. Maybe let me know. Well, I can send a bit of each if you want, because there's just so much, honestly. On this one, I think it said there was about 22 yards plus something else in yards, because there's actually 2 lots in that. I forget how much now, but I've just got yards and yards and yards, meters and meters and meters, whatever, of it. If there's one particular one you don't want, just let me know maybe. But they're different sizes, and they'd be great for different projects. So please let me know. That's all I've got today. I haven't started any new projects because I had been working on I was involved and joined the Arty Farty Hearts swap, which I talked about in another video. Well, they've gone now, so that's done. I'm up to date with my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery for the still life. I might as well give you a little look at that while I'm at it. So I'll just get up and have a look and see if it's in frame. Oh yeah. Oh, it's all in frame. How good. So I've added the fruit bowl with the fruit, and the last prompt was, what do they call it? China or something like that. Anyway, I've added a teapot and a teacup using my beautiful, gorgeous Tilda fabrics in the raspberry, and that's all up to date. I think Easter Sunday will be 2 weeks since the prompt come out, and I think we've got 3 weeks in each prompt now, so it'll be another week and a half till we get the last prompt. So I'll see what it is, because mine's going around the canvas. That's the edge there along here, and this is the bottom edge. I've just snuck that in, but I might have to just pop it over a little bit more at the top. I'll see. Maybe I could have gone a little bit higher. Never mind. It's on the edge of the tablecloth. So it depends what the last prompt is going to be, if I can fit it in. I didn't add the second vase. They added a second vase in. I didn't do that. We'll see what the last prompt is. Otherwise, I do have a little bit of room. I could put a tiny vase there if I need to. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll have to pop it up. I hope it can be seen when I put it on the canvas, but I've got some blue thread coming up here for the steam. Not steam, the heat coming out from the teapot and the teacup. Maybe I should have used a darker blue. I don't think it looks too bad. Anyway, that's all done. I haven't started a new project. However, I think the next project I do will be one of these because my roll for my Shishiko and Boro stitching threads is overflowing terribly, and so I think I will do another one of these. I'm going to do the next one a little bit shorter because I've found it's just a little bit too wide. As you can see, it goes in a bit, and I just think if it was that little bit shorter that it will be good. But I will do one of those. I know some ladies expressed some interest that they liked that. So the next hand project I do will be this. That's fully handmade. Oh, except I shouldn't have said that, I guess, because when I sewed the part that I did the botto stitching on to this one, I did machine stitch it and then turn it around the other way. But that's all hand done, obviously, and these are hand stitched on. That will be the next project, and that is all I have for you for now. I was watching Beck from So Be Curated the other day because she has recently just come back from another short Japan trip, and she had made, because I'm still in a bit of a quandary what I'm going to do with all of my beautiful kimono silks that my friend gifted to me when I went to Japan last year. And Beck from So Be Created actually made some, she made a needle keep, and she's also made some kits up for them. And I thought, oh, what a grand idea, how fabulous. So I thought I'd make a couple up. Oh, look how beautiful this is. A couple of needle books. And if anyone would be interested in making any with these beautiful Japanese fabrics, I may be able to put a few things together if you're interested. It would be a shame to see them go to waste. They really need to be used, so that would be good. So yeah, or I might just make some needle books up and put them up for sale. Let's see how that goes. I don't have a website, I don't have Etsy, but we can work something out if you're interested. And that's it for me for now. So I hope you're all well. Happy Easter. Hope you're getting together with your family over the Easter break. Our tradition is on Easter Sunday we always have a family gathering. This year it's at my younger daughter's house. We're usually at the older daughter's house. We're at Rebecca's house, and her husband's parents and sister, husband and kids will be there also, and it will be lovely. I'm really excited and looking forward to that little celebration and a little get together. So I hope you're all well. If you're traveling, please keep safe on the roads out there. It's a terrible, all times are a terrible time on the roads, but public holidays seem to be worse, so please keep yourselves and your family safe. Have a lovely time. Keep well. Please give me a little cheeky thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Welcome if you haven't been here before, and welcome back to my OGs. Anyway, all right, happy Easter everyone. We'll talk again. Bye.